We're making this crochet heart. It's 3 rounds and we're going to be using cotton yarn today. I'm using a fingering weight of 4-ply yarn with a 3mm hook. You could use a 3.5mm hook if you'd like to use thicker yarn. Now the first thing to do is tie a very loose loop around your hook. It's important that this is very loose because this is the stitch you're going to be working into the whole time. So let's get started with round 1. First of all, you do 4 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4. So with this 4 chain, you're going to be working into this first chain for the whole round. So everything you do will be working into this initial chain that you did, which is why it's very important that it's loose because all of the stitches are going in there. Now, we start our round 1 with 3 treble stitches. This pattern is in US crochet terms, so I'm using treble to mean when you're doing yarn over twice, and then we're going into that first stitch there. We're pulling the yarn through, so I've got 4 loops on the hook, and then it's called a treble. So you do yarn over, pull through 2 stitches once, then you do yarn over, pull through 2 stitches twice, and yarn over and pull through 2 stitches 3 times. Therefore it's a treble. So we're doing 2 more of those. Yarn over, again into the first loop, pulling through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 2 treble and 1 more treble. So yarn over, into the same first loop, pulling through, and yarn over, pull through 2 and 2 and 2. So that's after your first 3 treble. Now you're going to do 3 double crochet. With double crochet, you're just pulling through twice. You're doing 1 yarn over, going into the same hole again and again, the same initial starting loop. Yarn over, you've got 3 loops on the hook, and you're pulling through once and then twice. So 2 more double crochet, over, pulling through, over, pull through 2, pull through 2 again, and 1 more, 3rd double crochet, yarn over, into the same hole, pulling through, pull through 2, pull through 2 again. So now what you can see is we've done half the heart without even realizing you've actually got half your heart already. We're down at the bottom corner here. We're going to do chain 1, and then for the bottom tip area, 1 more treble. So yarn over, into the same loop again, pulling through, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Then we're going to do a chain 1, and if I turn it upside down, you can see we've got half the heart. Now I have deliberately left this rather loose. I may not do it as loose normally, but I just wanted to give you a chance to see where we're moving into. We're working into that same hole the whole time. So now we're going to go up and do the other half of the heart, which means 3 more double crochet and 3 more treble to finish round 1. So let's start again. Now I already did, after I did the treble, I did 1 more chain, and now we're doing 3 double crochet, yarn over into the same loop again, pulling through, and then 1 and 2. So 2 more double crochet, yarn over, pulling through 2, pulling through 2, 1 more double crochet, yarn over, into the same hole. You can see I'm moving it around with my fingers, pulling through 2, pulling through 2. So you should just have it in whatever position suits you the best to be able to work the stitches. I've been going gradually up and around, so I've been gradually turning it with my fingers. And now you're doing the last 3 stitches of the round, 3 more trebles. So yarn over twice, into the hole, pulling through, yarn over, and pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. 1 more treble, yarn over twice, into that hole again, pulling through, pull through once, pull through. Oops, my yarn's gone a bit tight there. Sorry, I got caught in something. I'll try that treble again. 1, 2, and into the hole, pulling through, and 2 stitches, 2. Whoops, I'm not having much luck here. Might be time to stop the video. And the final treble of round 1, yarn over, and pulling through, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then you've basically got your heart. And to finish the round, we're going into our center circle here, putting your hook in. This one is a little bit fiddly, pulling the loop through, but doing it quite tightly. So then you've got these 2 stitches on the hook, and then pulling your 1 through that stitch to try to make this center, and then you pull it very tight with the yarn. So you've basically got your heart already. If you wanted to, you could just leave it at that and pull your yarn tight and then sew the ends in, and that's actually a heart. I just wanted to make the heart a little bit more accentuated, so I do 3 more rounds actually. So to start round 2, we do a chain 1 after we've done that, and we're going to single crochet into around the edges here. So we're going to single crochet 3 to start off with. So we're going right into the first one. So 1 and 2 and 3. And then to make the edges stick out a little bit more and accentuate the heart shape, you're going to single crochet twice into the next stitch. So you're going to do 1 single crochet and another into the same stitch, and you're going to do that 2 more times. So again, single crochet and single crochet, and then 1 more time, single crochet and single crochet, and then we'll have a look what it looks like. So 3 times you've done twice into the same stitch, and see how that makes it get a bit of a nicer shape, I think. And then you're going to do just 3 single crochet. So 1, 2, so 1 and 2. Oops, sorry. It's hard when you're kind of talking and crocheting at the same time. 1, 2, 3, and then in the bottom of the heart, we're actually doing chain 2 to show the bottom of the heart. And then we just repeat what we did up the other side. Okay, so you're really starting to see that heart really sticking out now. So we've got 1 single crochet. I'm trying to get it a little further away from the camera here so you can see well. And 2 single crochet and 3 single crochet, and then again we're going to do 2 into each stitch. So 1 and 2 and 2 into the next stitch, 1 and 2. So this round is only single crochet, and then the third one, 1 and 2. And then you've just got 3 more single crochet, and then you've finished round 2. So 1 and 2 2 and 3. And we're going to finish off round 2 by again doing a slip stitch into the center of the heart, which is the hole there where we put all the stitches before, and doing a slip stitch again, pulling really tightly. So this is how we're traveling at the end of round 2. You will have to do a little stretching and flattening with your fingers, but you can see that it's, now again, you could just leave it here as well if you wanted to, but we will do rounds 3 and 4 just to make it look really beautiful. So if you complete that round, and I'll see you at the start of round 3. So round 3, to start round 3, we start with a chain 1. And then we're going to be working 3 single crochet. So right from the bottom here, right at the first stitch, sometimes it's hard to find the first stitch there, put the hook in, and we're going to be working 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochet and 3 single crochet. And then you're going to do what you did in the last round, and you're going to be doing 2 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So here we go, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and into the 3rd stitch there, 1 and 2. So we're basically just making the heart bigger. So as I said, if you wanted to, you could stop earlier, but it's kind of nice to make it slightly bigger, I think. Then you're going to single crochet 6 stitches to get to the bottom of the heart. So here we go. And we've got 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, and at the bottom of the heart 6, and then right at the bottom of the heart you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to do 6 going up the side, because we're just going to repeat everything we just did. So 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, and then again you're going to do 2 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1 and 2, and we're nearly at the end of round 3. Now at the start I said there were, that's 1 and 2. At the start I said there were 3 rounds. Actually you can do 3 or 4, so it's really up to you. Pull that through. It's really up to you whether you think you want to do 3 or 4. And then at the end of the round you finish off the round again by doing 3 single crochet, and then like the other rounds we're going to go into the middle again. So we're trying to 1, 2, 3. We're trying to make that middle really tight, so back into the center hole, pull it through, and then slip stitch, and then pull it tight. And here we are at the end of round 3. It sometimes bunches up a bit on that side, but you can see now it's looking, you could just fasten off here again if you wanted to. But what I like to do with round 4 is I do a single crochet. So this is round 4, chain 1. I like to single crochet into the back loop. So you're basically just going all the way around into that back loop there. So you can see there's the front loop here and back loop there, and that makes it, the definition come out really well, particularly with cotton. It looks really nice. It just looks a lot nicer. If you're going to put the heart on something, it just looks so much better. So just go all the way around and you're just going to do, it's actually single crochet 16 to the bottom of the heart. Then you do a single crochet into that chain 2 loop that we did before, and then again single crochet right until the end, which is again 16. And then I'll meet you back after you've done the 16 single crochet and you've done 1 single crochet into the bottom loop, and then again, and you're doing all of those into the back loop so it looks like that. So I'll meet you at the end of there and show you how to finish off the heart. We're almost done. Actually, just one more note before the end. So you're going to do a single crochet into the bottom loop when you get down to the middle, and then actually I missed mentioning, it's chain 2, and then you're going to single crochet again. So what you're doing is single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the same bottom loop, and that makes a nice pointy bit at the bottom, and then you just continue working in the back loop until the end. So I'll meet you at the end. So here we are at the end of round 4, and to finish it off we do what we did in all the other rounds. Go into the center, pull through a loop and do a slip stitch, but do a really, I've got this end here that's just come through as well, do a really tight slip stitch, chop off the yarn, and then you're going to fasten off, and I'm just going to pull through that yarn that the end came through then and it shouldn't have. So I'm going to first of all fasten off, and then I'm going to pull this yarn through that came out to the front accidentally. So now we've got those in the back, and you've got your final heart. And you can flatten that with your fingers a little, and you can use your tapestry needle to weave in these at the back like this. Just go through some stitches and thread your yarn and pull it through, and you can do that a couple of times if you want. Pull that through, and voila, here we have your Valentine's Day heart. You can sew that onto anything you like. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye.